Welcome to the. Oh, I'm gonna yawn if I just keep stretching like that. Welcome to the Glow Crazy Podcast. We are your hosts, Grace and Jamie.
I'm Grace.
Oh, are you? Oh, so then that means that I'm Jamie, right? That would make sense. Yeah. Right.
Wow.
Right.
Putting it together.
Yeah. Wow. Connecting the dots. Happy Self-Care Sunday, everybody. We're happy that you're tuning in today. Hello, hello. How was your week? If you are new here, then welcome. Welcome to the Glow Crazy Pod. It is a pleasure to meet you. If you are not new here and you've been with us before, we have, of course, our weekly gift to you as promised.
Okay, if I give this to you guys, do you promise to be gentle with it?
No.
All right, fine. Look,
Slam it.
you do with this what you will.
Okay, perfect. Oh, no, I will be so gentle with this. This is lovely.
Do you know who made this?
Who made this?
Only Grace from Glow Crazy with Grace and Jamie.
Oh.
Stained glass art, guys. It's a butterfly with its little antennas.
I love that. Was it hard? Was that difficult?
Honestly, it really wasn't. And it was so satisfying. Like to shave down the glass on the little machine and then to put this stuff on. It was so satisfying. It was really just all satisfying all around.
That is awesome. What else did you make? You made a butterfly.
So Corey, my man, he made this mushroom.
Shroom?
Guys,
I love that.
If you were looking for a good date idea, look up stained glass workshops in my area. Do it. It is so fun. So you guys
actually do that.
It's really fun. Be gentle, please. Okay? Thank you. All right. Thank you so much.
I love that. I love that. They were beautiful. Gorgeous. Put them on your Christmas tree, make them ornaments. I love that. Hang them up in your window. I love that.
Yes. We want a whole stained glass house now.
Oh, honestly, it's gotta sick.
Right?
Oh. Well, anyway, so make sure you guys to subscribe down below. You'll get a gift from us each and every single week, and you can watch the video version on YouTube and or Spotify, and the audio version on Apple. And do not forget to grab your Glow Crazy merch on Etsy. The link is in the description, so go check it out, and then we can glow extra crazy together.
Yes, girl.
So, welcome to today's episode of This or That. At least that's what we're calling it. This or that's our question of the week, which all of you guys need to respond to in the comments. Have you ever confused or mixed up two different brands or two different products before? And did you realize that one works better for your skin than the other?
Yeah, that's a good one. Girl, comment down below, comment on our Instagram, DM us, let us know, because we always are looking for whether it's a dupe or whatever. Let us know.
You know what's one we didn't put in that I think would have been, maybe not, because I messed these two up at least.
What is it?
I used to mix up the Ankylos and the Ordinary when they first came out, and then I immediately realized like they're not the same thing.
Well, what was your opinion?
I like the Ankylos more, but I don't use anything from them right now, and instead I'm actually using something from the Ordinary. So I just contradicted myself entirely.
You know what works. They're both good.
Figuring it out. What about you?
I've never used anything from Ankylos, so I'll have to say the Ordinary. So that'll be the this.
The this. True.
What did you like more about Ankylos? Just like the formulations?
Yeah, I did. I like the formulations. The Ordinary sometimes feels not the best quality, and they're around the same price point, which is kind of why I would always mix them up. But for being around the same price point, the Ankylos was just so much better for me. But, some products were awesome, some products were not. Some products from the Ordinary were great, and then some didn't, so.
Okay. Y'all write this down. Write this down.
Note this.
I hope you have your notebooks out, you guys. Well, our first one is a fun one that we've mentioned countless times on the pod. You guys already know. Dermalogica daily microfoliant and all of her sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To start with the daily microfoliant, this is the OG. She uses
Mm-hmm.
papaya enzymes, rice enzymes, and salicylic acid to exfoliate the skin. Super gentle, great for all skin types, and it's a rice-based powder that physically and chemically exfoliates. So it's a little bit of both. Super gentle. Love
Mm-hmm.
her.
We used this product in school, you guys, and this was like the first time an exfoliant actually benefited my skin and like everyone else's skin too. I only started using this because of school, and I use it every single day. And we graduated at least 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Yep.
yeah. It's
Yep.
wild. I don't think I've actually really consistently used another
Product.
facial exfoliant. Yeah.
Yeah, no, facial exfoliant, yeah. Mine would be product, period. This is like my holy grail.
Truly, truly. We
Honestly,
are,
yep.
I think we might be Daily Microfoliant's biggest fans.
I think so. But in case you haven't tried that, or you don't want to try that, or you're using something else, the Daily Milk Foliant, if you have a little bit more sensitive skin, but you still want to get that really nice enzyme exfoliant, it's coconut milk based, and it is really, really effective. It's a natural blend of your AHAs and your BHAs, and yeah, so if you have really compromised skin, this will be good. You don't want anything too harsh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one is like the big sis. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's your badass big sister, all tatted up, moved to a different state. You know what I mean? Daily Superfoliant. Okay. This is
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more intense, like I said. It uses charcoal, AHA, enzymes, antioxidants, even niacinamide. It helps to uneven your skin tone. No, it doesn't. It helps to even out an uneven skin tone, helps with texture, blackheads, breakouts. Really good for those with fine lines and acne.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, she is just powerful.
I think I want to try that one next.
Yeah. Ooh, I
Oh,
can't wait for that review.
yeah, I think. Okay, also, this product, you guys, is like a lifetime supply. I'm not even kidding. The last time I bought this damn product was like 8 months ago. It's
Dude,
it takes
I've
forever.
I've been using the Daily Milk Foliant.
Hmm.
Absolutely adore her.
Yeah.
I am at the point now where I'm trying to use it up. I've never been
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, I have to like use this." I'm getting
Hmm.
paranoid it's going to go bad. It's looking great, but I've had it for like a good year now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I thought it looks small. You've seen it in the pod if you're a regular watcher. It's
Hmm.
probably about yay big.
Yeah.
It looks
It's
like
like,
something that would have like how some products like they look big but the actual product is like this
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That's what it was giving. That's what I assumed it
Filled
would be.
filled to the brim.
Girl, I love her. Worth it all the way for the price
Hmm.
point, 100%.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, no, and we use so little of it. You're only using, and it will
Yeah,
just cover your entire, the emulsification on these products are crazy, and that's why there's like a lifetime supply. It's almost
truly.
annoying.
No, that's where I'm at. I'm like, damn, come
Yeah.
on.
Like, are we done yet?
So I will say, in terms of these sisters,
Mm-hmm.
as of now, Daily Milk Foliant, I go for.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's a good one. I mean, I use the daily microfoliant now, but I want to try the superfoliant. That's the one I'm doing next, if I ever
Yeah.
run out.
One day in the
If
future,
one
by the time
day.
by the time you run out, you might have some fine lines,
I
you know?
know. And some grays while I'm at it too.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, so this next one, this is pretty popular brand-wise that people oftentimes mix up. CeraVe and Cetaphil. So there is actually a big difference here. I didn't actually ever realize the difference until I looked this up, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. But then
Yeah.
putting it together, I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. So CeraVe will focus on ceramides and barrier repair. So if you have eczema, dry skin, or really compromised skin, CeraVe is great to target nourishment and hydration. So they're really focusing on ingredients: ceramides, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and they also have every product in the world. They have a healing ointment, they have every type of moisturizer, every type of body wash. So you'll get something for your skin concerns,
Yes.
but yeah, they really focus on eczema, dry skin, and a lot of ceramides for your skin barrier.
Yes. Then there's Cetaphil, which I could imagine some people, because sometimes in my room I'm like, oh, what do you use? And they're like, I'm like, CeraVe?
Mm-hmm.
Cetaphil? Like, which one?
Which one? It starts
Um,
with a C. And they look the same.
they do. They do. It's a little bit confusing.
Yeah,
But
that doesn't help.
No, truly. Cetaphil targets skin sensitivity, redness, irritation. So if you have a compromised skin barrier, it uses gentle treatments to soothe your skin.
Hmm.
So if you're like me, you're reactive, you break out in hives, you get all blotchy, Cetaphil may be the way to go. And
Yeah,
it uses a lot of glycerin. We love our glycerin.
we
That is
love our
a,
glycerin.
oh, we love that.
Yeah.
Love a lipid for the skin. And panthenol.
Hmm.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Super hydrating, super nice, super good for sensitive skin.
So this or that, CeraVe or Cetaphil?
That's crazy. I'm using a CeraVe face wash right now.
Oh, are you
I'm
using
gonna,
the hydrating one?
yeah. It's like my first time ever using a CeraVe face wash, actually.
We
Not
have that
bad.
on hand. We do have that on hand in this household. I keep saying that I want to do this, but instead of using my mandelic acid cleanser morning and night, I think I
Hmm.
want to start using the hydrating cleanser in the morning and then the mandelic acid cleanser at night and just kind of splitting it up, see how my skin does with that.
That is a wonderful idea. I'm
Yeah.
in high support of that.
Yeah.
I don't think I would use mandelic acid in the morning, to be honest.
You know what? I will say, I mean, I know it's a sun thing, sun damage thing. It doesn't seem, besides that fact, of course,
Hmm.
my skin isn't like breaking out from
Oh, good.
overexfoliation or so that's always a good thing. But
Hmm.
because of the sun thing, we're going to go ahead and
Right.
switch it up.
I love that though. Yeah, do it.
I will say though, why do
Hmm.
I want to say Cetaphil? Although I do like that hydrating cleanser by CeraVe.
Because you have sensitive skin. That's why.
Oh,
And you're
duh.
using every other sensitive product. You might
True.
as well use the sensitive brand.
But yeah, so I'm thinking Cetaphil, although I do use CeraVe. Nothing really against CeraVe, although there are some ethical rumors
Hmm.
with CeraVe that we're not big fans of.
Yeah, yeah, that's I don't love that.
Yeah.
And that's why I want to pick Cetaphil, but in my honest opinion, I would probably pick neither. Because
Yeah.
they're just like every other brand in the world better, but
Yeah. And
this
I
or
will say,
that.
I don't know anything ethically about Cetaphil. So,
Me
like, in that
neither.
case, I really can't,
Yeah,
So
right?
keep that in mind. Well, our next one, Bubble, love her,
We
versus,
love Bubble.
is it Bioma?
Yeah.
Bubble versus Bioma versus Tower 28, which I
Hmm.
hate to admit this. I don't think I've ever heard of Tower 28.
That cannot be true. It's that brand that's all red.
I'm
We've
going to look up a
actually have
picture right now.
remember our tier list?
Yes.
It was in our tier list.
Okay. Okay. So I have heard of it. I have
You've
heard of
heard of
it.
it, but probably not the name. But Tower 28
Oh,
Bioma, you see it.
I recognize the packaging. Yeah.
Hmm.
You can't miss
So,
that.
yeah, you really can't. It's all red. But Tower 28, Bioma, and Bubble, I kind of put in the same realm because they all just are the same realm. They just like are.
Yeah.
Um, so I would more so understand to mix up Bubble and Bioma rather than Tower 28, but I threw it in there because
They're
it's our
cousins.
podcast. We can do whatever we
Yeah.
want.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. If you have
so
a problem
anyway.
with it, don't say nothing.
Yeah. Anyway. So I'm a big fan of Bubble, For anyone that doesn't know, I was part of their brand ambassador group when they first launched a couple of years ago, like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something. So
Damn.
I'm a big fan of Bubble, but Bubble is gonna target our young skin people and our teenage hormonal acne breakouts. So it's just targets young skin, providing a lot of hydration, a lot of nourishment. And the products are super, super gentle because for young skin, we don't want anything too harsh. So their exfoliants aren't bad. Their vitamin C is super gentle. Their salicylic acid spot treatments are really lightweight and smooth and easy to put on, and it's just like is a really good brand for anybody starting out in skincare. So I love them. Packaging is so cute. The community of
Yeah.
Bubble's awesome.
Yeah. Their packaging is really cute. Like I said,
Yeah.
I've been using their pre-cleanse. I'm a fan of that.
Love that.
Love you, Bubble.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've been using their overnight mask, their oil, their spot
Ooh.
treatment. Oh my God, I've used almost everything from them. I love them.
Love. Bioma.
Yeah.
Bioma. Sorry, I was on to the next. Bubble.
Bubble. Bubble. Oh my God. Love Bubble.
Now, on to the next one, as I
Mhm.
foreshadowed. Bioma is a gentle medicinal skincare. It targets barrier repair for acne prone skin. It helps to build your skin barrier. It's all about strengthening and healing your skin's barrier.
Yeah.
Loving her. I want to
Bioma's
look up.
packaging is also really cute. You should look it up.
Yeah, I was just going to say, let me check her out. Oh,
I think you may like their moisturizer, Bioma.
okay.
I think because it's kind of for it's pretty much for sensitive. It's pretty good for sensitive skin. I wouldn't say it targets it, but it's pretty good for it.
Would you say, because I'm seeing moisturizing gel cream. Oh, wow, they
Mm-hmm.
got a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their gel cream I really, really liked, actually. I
Okay.
highly recommend. Yeah.
And they are really cute in the same way that Bubble is, I
Yeah.
find.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're adorable.
Cutesy cutesy.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Tower 28, the packaging that is beet red, which is so fun. It focuses on hypochlorous acid for soothing and repairing sensitive skin and acne-prone skin and compromised skin. It's basically an antimicrobial, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
That,
it is. I said the right
yeah.
word. Um, it's priced a little bit higher than the other brands, but it has a big active ingredient that their one spray anytime your skin's like breaking out, maybe you're sweating, maybe you just got off of the gym and it's just like your skin's like or it's a hot day and your skin's just heating up and it's warm and you're like I'm gonna break out if I touch my skin. That's me. You spray this on, and that's why this brand got so popular for the hypochlorous acid.
Loving that for after the gym.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Once
good.
that product came out, and then everybody started using it for after the gym. That's why it blew up because it was just like, oh my god, my skin like actually like whoa.
All right. Okay, that's really cool. I might actually
Hmm.
have to partake in that.
You should totally try it. They also have, oh no, I'm thinking of another brand. Topicals is really, really good. I think they have something similar to it, but I've tried this hypochlorous acid in the little travel size before, and I brought it on every single time I needed it to go on a trip, and it was just like the best product I've ever used. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good.
Lifesaver.
Yeah, honestly.
Obsessed.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so this, that, or that.
This, that, or those. Mm, I really like all of them. Yeah. If I have a breakout, I'll pick Tower 28.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I've really only used that one pre-cleanse from Bubble. So I feel like I can't give a great answer, like reliable answer. But
Bubble's
because of that
reliable.
fact, of course, of course. But because of that fact, I'll say Bubble.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Mm-hmm.
Now, our next this or that drugstore brands versus high end.
Mm.
All right. This is a big I want to say dispute. What's the word I'm looking for? Controversial
Oh,
dispute.
mm, I'm just gonna say controversy.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
controversy. There we go. That's a big controversy. High end versus
conversation.
drugstore. And conversation. That is
Yes.
constantly happening in the beauty
Mm,
world.
yeah.
So honestly, the real difference between drugstore and high end is the price point, the packaging itself, and the manufacturer. Um, there are many products out there with similar formulations, all priced at different points. And the important thing to really focus on is the active ingredient. One thing I've heard is no, like you really don't need to invest in an expensive cleanser, but for things
Hmm.
like eye creams specifically, I was seeing a lot of like that's what you might want to invest more in.
Hmm.
What's your take?
What would I'll say my take in a second. Which product in your routine would you spend the most amount of money on?
I would say probably a serum.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think I would pick moisturizer, but serum I completely understand.
That was
It
what I was torn
teeters.
between.
It
Yeah,
teeters. Yeah, it's
yeah,
like a damn seesaw. Like moisturizer,
truly.
serum. Yeah. Completely agreed. Cleanser. I'm I'm always probably going to pick drugstore. I will not pick a high-end skincare product, probably unless it's a moisturizer. Maybe. But like I have a Lemieux serum and it's expensive, but I got it at a trade show, so it was way more affordable. But I was just like, this is so good. But like, would I ever repurchase this? It's like $80. And it's a calming gel.
Girl, that's
Like
wild.
that's wild. That's whack. Like, why?
Yeah.
But I'm a drugstore girl. If I'm getting skincare, I am going to CVS or Target. Or just like I'm getting I'm good. The
Yeah,
ordinary. I'm good.
truly. Yeah, that's you don't have to go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So,
this or that.
I think we're both on the same page.
I think we're
Drugstore all
both
the
on
way.
this. Yeah,
Yeah, we're on this.
we're on this, guys. You on it?
This is like our where from last episode. We just kept
Oh my
referring
God.
to
True.
our old
This
job
is
as
our
the
where.
where.
Where? The where. Oh my God, yeah, you're right.
Let us know if you watched that episode, how confused were you?
Or did you figure it out?
Yeah,
Like
were
right
you just
away.
on it the whole time?
Wait, that's hilarious.
It's like, well, at my where. It's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Anyone gets a little snippet. So when I was at my wear.
It's like, girl.
Oh God. So, removing makeup, this or that, makeup wipes or a pre-cleanser. There's only one right answer, and it's
There
that.
is, yeah.
It's that.
You
It's not
guys
this.
already know. Y'all are sharp. You've been watching long enough. You know, makeup wipes, not the way to go.
Throw them out. You don't need them,
Get
okay?
rid of them.
You
Get
don't.
rid of them. Even like in a situation where if you're like at a festival in the heat, in the mud, and you're like, I just have to take this off at the end of the day. Girl, get yourself just a cleansing balm. You can do it. You can figure out a way. Makeup wipes you don't need.
You don't need. There is this little makeup remover thing that I have. It's just a circle, and you just put water on it, and you take your makeup off, and even that works better than a makeup wipe. It
Yeah.
is lovely. You just shove that in your purse. It probably takes up less room than a makeup wipe does. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
I'm
the
sure it
case.
does.
And I'll tell you, like, yeah, you take off your mascara with the wipe, you look down, the mascara's on there, but at the end of the day, you're really just moving everything around. And
Hmm.
forget it. If you were using that in place of your cleanser, there goes your sunscreen still all over your skin. Please don't do that to us.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
disrespect
no.
us like that. You know better.
And no, and a makeup wipe has no benefits to the skin. Like you said, it's just moving everything around. It's super, super harsh. It doesn't take off everything that we need it to take off. And it just, no.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah. And it can do damage to your skin's barrier. You know, certain brands can cause little micro tears. No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Are you watching Love Island?
I'm not. What is it on?
Peacock.
See, I don't freaking have Peacock.
I'm gonna just give you my login if you want to watch it. I don't even care. Um, there is there are these beautiful women there that when they shoot scenes where they're getting ready for bed, all of them have makeup wipes. And they're just like,
Oh,
and I'm like, oh my God, I'm
this
killing.
gets me with the makeup wipe.
Yes, stop doing that. It's okay.
Oh, oh.
God.
And not to get sidetracked, I've been on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives recently, so
That could.
just finished it
Oh,
up. So,
I should finish that then.
oh, honeypot. Oh, next episode, screw the skincare. We're talking Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, bitch.
All right, that I'll do.
I like
That I would do.
How can we like integrate it? Because I have so many thoughts.
We could. I know. Oh, we could try to find out their skincare routines.
Ooh, they have to have like some
They
TikToks.
have
So I
to.
know they make a lot of their revenue from brand deals. So it might be BS, but it's an episode.
Of course. Oh, okay, so guys, instead of using a makeup wipe, please use a cleansing balm. Like
Mm-hmm.
cleansing balm or oil, just a pre-cleanser. It's gonna melt and remove all of the products, makeup, sunscreen, and anything that's oil-based because it's gonna break it down and then it will remove it off your face. And then once you get all that off your face, also super, super, super gentle, especially around the eye, mascara, eyeliner area, and all the creases and everywhere in your hairline, everywhere. It's
Mm.
gonna remove everything. You'll have a fresh, clean face, and then you go in with your cleanser, and then now your face is actually clean.
Oh, and then you can lay down on your pillow and know that you're not getting all your residue all over it.
Exactly. And plus, these products are gonna have benefits for the skin anyway. Like your pre-cleanser has like raspberry oil in it or raspberry extract in it, and that's already a benefit.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
So,
that tends to be the case with a lot of those balms. Like they have some, I don't want to say targeting ingredients. That makes it sound like it's like an active or something, but things that
yeah.
help to benefit your skin.
They have they have ingredients, actually.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Not just like alcohol and fragrance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a wipe.
Oh, gross.
Disgusting. Also, like,
Mm-mm.
wrong for the environment. Not
Dude,
to go down that
yeah.
route, but.
Yeah, how'd I forget about that part? True. So
hmm
true.
So this or that. There's only one right
I
answer.
think I'm gonna go with this. That, girl. That.
Oh, I liked doing the research on this next one. And I didn't dive into the research, but I really enjoyed my time doing it.
Yes. Yeah, I learned some things about I've never thought of retinol as being gentle, but comparing
hmm
it to tretinoin put it
It's
into
like
perspective for me.
it's like the most gentle thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, retinol versus tretinoin.
Oh, right. This or that.
This
Retinol
and
versus
that.
Tret.
So, retinol is an over-the-counter form of vitamin A. You can go ahead, run down to your local Ulta, CVS, whatever, go ahead, grab yourself a retinol. But
hmm
it's the best out of the retinoids for sensitive skin because it's not as potent as the other ones you'll find. So, retinol ranges from zero point zero 0.01 to 1%. It works just as well as tretinoin, but it takes a while to get there. You know, you want to give yourself a good 6 to 8 weeks of consistent use to see a real
hmm
change in your skin.
And even that, with more consistent use, you're gonna see a long, great change in like 6 to 8 months.
Yes. Yeah, that's when you
hmm
will really, you can look back at pictures and be like, damn.
Ah, pre-retinol.
Mm-hmm.
So, retinol is the most broken down form of retinoic acid, and retinoic acid is tretinoin. That I thought was cool, and I didn't know that.
Yes. And about how it, like, retinol, like, converts in your skin, but
hmm
tretinoin's just, like, straight
Try
up
it's
what it
just like
is.
yeah, exactly. So retinoic acid has to be broken down into like retinaldehyde and then retinol, and then that is the retinol that we buy from like CVS or Target. But retinoic acid, Tret, is only prescription strength. Have you ever tried it? Have you ever
I
tried
have
Tret?
not.
Not either. And I really want to get my hands on it just to see.
Yeah,
I just want to use
girl.
it. I'm like, I don't need it, but I really want to use it. I just want to see
Yeah.
what my skin can do.
Right. I want you to try everything and then just give us a
Me
review.
too. Me too. Me too. But it works way quicker than your gentle retinol would. It's a little bit more harsh, but it does treat every sort of skin concerns, so aging, acne, any skin condition. But with more harshness and more intenseness does come a few more potential irritants for the skin. So you could be a little bit more irritated, you could purge a bit more, and it can cause some dryness. But as long as you are using the product accordingly. So putting a lot of occlusive moisturizers on only at night, wearing sunscreen the next day. This is going to be a wonderful ingredient for you. And also, you cannot wax on it. No, 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 no. You cannot wax your
Yeah.
brows on it. I don't
Mm-mm.
care who walks into my room. One girl was like, I'm on Tret. And I was like, I'm tweezing you. I can't wax you. I'm not doing that. She's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, I'm not.
I've done it before, girl.
I don't care what you've done before me.
Mm-mm.
It's not my business.
Mm-mm. Yeah. That's why I have my client consultation forms. You know, if you
Mm.
don't fill it out properly and I find out that you're using something else,
Find out you lied, I'm gonna be mad.
you lied in my studio
In my
to me.
face. I'll do better than this.
I thought.
Whatever.
But yeah, no waxing.
No, actually.
No intense exfoliation treatments.
Mm-hmm.
Is it kind of the same as retinol where you should you stop using it more than 7 days before like a facial or waxing?
I would stop using it 2 weeks before.
Yeah,
I would
that
I
makes
would give
sense.
yeah, I would stop 2 weeks. Yeah. Because then your cell turnover is gonna slow down for a second. And so that if you get a facial for whatever products that they're putting on any type of exfoliation, it's just not gonna intertwine. You have enough room between that time for your skin to recover and not just 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks just sounds so, it's just, yeah,
Don't risk it. It's not
yeah,
worth it.
yeah. A week is too close.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But you have to wear SPF if you're using retinol, adapalene, Tret, any topical treatment for breakouts, any aging treatments, or literally any product at all. You need to wear an SPF for.
Or if you're not using any product, at least just throw on the freaking SPF, dude.
At least.
Respect yourself.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, that's the most important part for sure.
Mhm.
So, this or that.
By default, I have to say retinol because I mean, like we tried it, we know it, but I
Yeah.
really, 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 really tried Tret, like really
Yeah.
bad.
Choosing retinol for us doesn't mean Tret is bad. And that goes
Yeah.
for all of these besides the makeup wipe
Hmm.
one.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
just choosing what we gravitate towards. So,
Hmm.
retinol.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Have you used adapalene before?
I can't think of a product that I've used that has adapalene.
Different? Different gel? You
No.
never tried it?
Mm-mm.
My skin hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that's for acne?
Yeah, acne, fine lines. It's, I think, a little stronger than retinol, but you can still get it over the counter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure my skin would hate it.
I think your skin would hate, if my skin hated it, I think your skin would hate it too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I base everything off of now. That's what I do. Hey, have you used this? Oh, my skin hated it. Okay, I'm not gonna buy
Okay, well,
it.
just that's really funny.
Yeah, it's real. Real.
Yeah.
Our next one is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Moisturizers versus oils.
Mm-hmm.
Now, moisturizers, they're balanced. They have multiple ingredients that work together. We have humectants and or emollients. They contain glycerins, ceramides, like we said, lipids. They're water based and they draw water. Sorry, did you just hear my belly?
Yeah, I did
Oh
actually.
my god,
Yeah,
really?
I was kind of wondering what. I didn't even think of it,
Like,
to
oh, is
be
it
honest.
thundering over there?
It's raining.
No, that's just my belly. She's hungry.
Oh.
Um, but moisturizers are water based, drawing in water from moisture. It locks it in. It could draw it in from the outside, keep it locked in. They are great to just hydrate, treat, and protect the skin. They are meant to work with your skin to provide intense hydration, if you will.
Oh yeah, I will. Love moisturizers are awesome. Love them.
Yes.
Um, Oils, on the other hand, lock in moisture, primarily creating a barrier on the skin. They're
Mm-hmm.
way more occlusive than moisturizers, and obviously they're oil-based rather than water-based. It is an
Mm-hmm.
oil. So wearing it at night is going to prevent 2O, transepidermal water loss, our
Yes,
favorite term.
girl.
It's sealing in that existing moisture while preventing it from evaporating off from the skin overnight. And oils are awesome. Some are good for replenishing, hydration, nourishment, protecting your skin barrier. Not so many oils have any active ingredients, so they're just more for keeping all that hydration and moisture in your skin. I love an oil. I don't use an oil all the time, but I have two that I love and I have them. But
Love.
what's your this or that for this?
Moisturizer for sure.
Okay.
I will say I
We gotta
love a
agree.
jojoba oil. You know
Yeah.
me. We've come a long way
Jojoba.
since I've been calling her jojoba, you know.
That didn't last
We've
long.
grown together. We, you know, yeah. We've grown together, okay? And that's actually, I use jojoba oil as my glide for dermaplaning facials.
Oh, that's so good. That's a really good idea.
Love.
Love
Love
that.
her.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, my skin needs a moisturizer. If I, like, for example, right before the pod, I washed my face and then I sat down. Like, right when I sat down, I'm like, shoot, dude, let's get started. I didn't even put my moisturizer on
Yeah.
because I feel it. Like, I'm just so blech.
Yeah. Mm,
But yeah.
got that. Yeah. I think I'll pick moisturizer. But if you guys are ever using an oil, make sure to kind of only use it at night. I don't think you really need an oil during the day.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
don't think that's necessary. I think it's good to just kind of lock everything in after your shower. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's. Now, I will say, I
Yeah.
switched up my moisturizer.
Oh.
I am
Oh.
going to say it is still Circadia.
Okay. All right.
Big fan. I'm just trying everything out from all their lines, but
Yeah,
I'm using the
completely valid.
aquabiotic
Is that
balancing
a spray
moisturizer.
bottle?
No, it's a pump.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
wow, it's pretty though.
She's gorgeous.
I
I love
like
her.
it.
Makes my skin feel so good. I actually like it more than the last moisturizer I was using. I will say.
Is it both? They're both cream based.
They are. Um,
Dermagels, love.
right. This one is just loaded with ceramides. And it even has like niacinamide, all these good things in it. So I'm a big fan.
Love
Yeah.
her.
Live,
Yay.
laugh, loving her. Yes.
Okay, well, we'll need to know your journey on that.
Yeah.
You just started using it when?
It's been a few weeks, I will say.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
So my skin's been eating it up. I've been feeling really good. I find that so I get really dehydrated and I'll see these lines across my forehead have not been as prominent since using
Mm.
it.
Mm,
Could it be
okay.
coincidence? Am I hydrating more? Who knows? But hey, regardless, I'm happy.
It's working, and you're happy,
Yeah.
and you look amazing. So look at
Oh,
that.
thank you. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Stop it.
oh,
Stop it.
oh, oh. Okay, so we're choosing this as moisturizer. I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Moisturizer.
So, facial mist or toners? Both are good.
They are both good.
Mm-hmm. So, facial mists, they tend to be really gentle. They're super light. They are really refreshing. I always loved a good facial mist. They're good to layer under moisturizer. And if you're ever doing your routine and want a lot of hydration. Sometimes you can just spray in between every single step. It will make your skin a little bit more damp for the products to absorb in, which is also really lovely. And it's like a big old glass of water.
It is. That for your skin's chugging it up, chugging
Yeah,
it.
your skin is drinking a facial mist. If you're putting that on, it's to hydrate. It is to
Yeah.
replenish. It is to do nothing else except make sure your skin is dewy and glowy and getting all the hydration it needs.
Girl, I love a mist. I really do.
Yeah, I could appreciate a good mist.
Yeah. I to be dropping,
Are you
you
name
know,
dropping right now?
no, girl, never. No. But to be dropping a bunch of money on it is
Mm,
not quite necessary. Like you shouldn't be spending a ridiculous amount of money on a hydrating mist,
agreed.
you know.
Agreed. Not telling you how to spend your money, but agreed.
Right, hey girl,
Yeah, yeah.
you spend hundreds of dollars on your hydrating mist. If you
You
can do
do
that,
that.
oh, I'm happy for you and I
I'm
love that.
jealous.
Yes, send me
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, toners, on the other hand, they
Hmm.
can also be very hydrating, but they tend to be more concentrated and they're meant to treat and rebalance your skin's pH. They can also be exfoliating. They can have some like targeting ingredients for like anti-aging or, more sensitive skin. There's a whole range of toners out there. Oh, hi,
Hmm.
Train.
Hi, Train. I
Hey,
hear it this
girly.
time. Hi, Boo Boo. Where we all going? Choo
Chugga
choo.
chugga 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 chugga. Oh my god! Speaking of trains, have you guys seen Train to Busan?
No.
Zombie movie. Oh my
Oh.
god. So
Wait, what is it
scared.
on? What
It's
is it
it's on
on?
Netflix. Netflix. And
I'll watch it.
girl, yeah, and it's like, okay, so a zombie movie, you know it's not real. And I went
Right.
into it. Corey was playing a zombie game, and then we're like, he finished it. We're like, let's watch a zombie movie. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. We're watching. I'm like, yeah, this isn't bad. It's a little bit anxiety provoking. That night, Corey and I both had vivid zombie nightmares. Vivid.
Really? No
Yeah.
way. Wait, that's
It,
really funny.
yeah. It's a Korean movie too, so that you know.
Oh, you know it's good. You know it's
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yeah. So, and I'm leaving this in the
What's
pod. Y'all check out
what's
Train to Busan.
up?
Train to Busan. Yep. Yep. And the little girl in it is so freaking cute. Love her. She's a great actress. So
Oh,
yeah,
it's amazing.
if you're
Oh,
feeling
good.
zombies.
Love that.
So little
Amazing.
train sidetrack, but
Right.
yeah. So toners.
Toners are amazing. Yep.
Yeah, they add hydration, antioxidants. They treat your impurities. They're just lovely. Okay.
Yep. If you ever look up on Google what a toner is, don't listen to them because they say it's a pre-cleanser, or no, they say it's to remove the cleanser residue off your skin, and that is just not what a toner is for. So don't ever listen to Google on anything.
And not to bash anyone, but I don't know if you were taught the same thing. That's what they said in school.
That is what they said in school. And why? That's not what a toner is for. If you have residue from your cleanser on your skin, you gotta get a new cleanser.
Yeah.
The
No,
cleanser is the
truly.
problem.
Truly. Work on
That is
your
supposed to
removal
wash
process or
off.
something. Oh, I think I'm
Yeah,
getting a little
yeah.
hive right there.
So,
Classic.
that's true. So, this or that, toners or facial mist.
Although I
I-
love my mist, I
I'll
will
pick a
say
toner.
toner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one thing I don't love about facial mist is spraying it. Half the product doesn't go on your skin. That's the part that bothers me. If it all went on my skin and I could confidently know that, I would probably pick facial mist. I love a good mist.
Yeah.
It's
I
nice.
think if you could get a really good quality, affordable mist and you are super dry, like chronically dry, you're using
Hmm.
your tretinoin, girl, that,
Hmm.
that could be good. But it's not completely necessary. A
Yeah.
toner isn't completely necessary,
Yeah.
but
But
if you're
if
trying to target something,
yeah.
toner's the way to go.
Yeah. Bubble has a great facial mist, in case anyone's wondering. It's a great one.
Girl, run to Target.
Literally. Ah. Well, I mean, we hope you found this episode fun and interesting. We liked it. A good this or that.
Yeah, that was
Maybe
fun.
it was fun. Maybe you discovered something that your skin needs or wants to try, or something new for your skin. Maybe this or that.
You let us know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We want to
Yeah,
hear all about it.
comment down below your this or that, or just yeah, reach out to us. But any closing thoughts?
Well, to follow up on like that literal sentence that you just said, if you're shy, you're too scared to comment, girl, DM us. Tell
True.
us. We want to know
True.
regardless.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, we do. Please
I,
tell us.
I'm always ready to skincare nerd out with
Mm-hmm.
anyone, everyone, anyone and everyone. So,
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. So, guys, sorry for being away for like 2 weeks. Obviously, if you can't tell, but because yeah, I guess it does kind of look like the really, it looks like the same setup. But like, I'm in a new location, so apologies for being on mute for the last 2 weeks. But like, hey, Glow Crazy is back and better than ever.
girl, I'm telling you, don't fret. We're back.
Mm-hmm.
All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Don't fret. Use Tret.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, slogan.
Oh. All right, guys, don't forget to rate this 5 stars on any platform that you are listening to this on. Give a big like, subscribe to receive your free gift every single week, and do something that makes you happy today. Drink your water, wear your SPF, and glow crazy, everybody.
Glow crazy.
Mm.